Because some kids may be spending some of their summer days inside with the AC, which is a good idea. Maybe watching TV or playing video games, but if they are going to play online, there are some things parents should know to keep their children safe from those scams out there, predators, as well as inappropriate content. To break down some advice for parents and guardians, I'd like to welcome Jacob Crawford joining us live now. He is the Assistant Director of Esports at UNC Greensboro. Jacob, great to have you. Good morning.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. So first off, how can a parent tell if a game is age appropriate online for their child?
Yeah, so something that you will see on every game, it's an acronym that's ESRB, and that's the Entertainment Software Rating Board. They have 7 different ratings, anywhere from mature content to everyone to pending 17 plus. And so I would highly recommend that when their child is showing interest in a game, to try to find that rating on that video game and to see if it is fitting what their age is and if it's appropriate for them to actually be able to play it.
Alrighty, and then what do those parental controls actually do? How can people out there use them effectively?
Yeah, so a lot of the companies allow you to put a code that will only allow parents to enter and grant access to content that they would only want their children to have access to. So then they would be able to restrict access to certain items within the game. And I know a big one right now is in-game purchases or microtransactions. I know a parent doesn't want to see a $100 bill come through with little microtransactions from a video game. And even it allows them to block different websites or different kind of time restrictions and things like that as well. So there's many different things that they can utilize throughout parent controls.
And Jacob, are there some game etiquette tips out there that parents should actually talk with their kids about before they start playing?
Yeah, a big one is everybody has to start somewhere when they're playing a new game. So being respectful and understanding that this could be a first time that someone's actually playing that game just like them. Banter is acceptable, but being rude is not. So making sure that if they're going to have fun and kind of banter back and forth with their friends or peers, that just have fun with it, but don't be rude. Learn how to mute other players and yourself, but make sure that you're having fun and be a good sport when you're doing that.
And then lastly, how should they kind of navigate these conversations when we're talking about safety? Because there are some serious, concerns out there as far as caregivers that, they want to make sure they have eyes on what their kids are seeing and, what they are engaging in.
Yeah, so a big thing for me is play the game with them so that you understand what they're going through, what kind of environment that they're putting themselves in, and then just let them know that, hey, if something happens online or you hear something different, then please tell them. Like if they're not playing the game with them, then they need to have that line of communication open with their children so that they feel comfortable to come back and tell them, hey, this is what's been going on in chat or verbally in the game as well.
All right, Jacob, thank you for these tips. We appreciate your time. Everyone at home can learn more about UNCG's esports programs and all their other offerings by visiting esports.uncg.edu. That website's on your screen now.